Hey guys, this is J-Mac and this is Raid Shadow Legends. And got a few things going on. One, we have a fusion event. I'm not going to try to go after Lana. Not saying it's a bad legendary to have, but I don't think it would help my account progress any. And with the style of fusion this is, I'm starting a new job, and so next week I will be a 7th grade math teacher at a local school in town where I live. Been a few years since I've taught, but I got my degree a long time ago. Knew I'd fall back on it someday, and I'm wanting to get out of the physical labor and get into something a little more uh, easier on my body, and then gives me more time for my daughter for the weeks that I have her. So I didn't want to start this fusion, get into it real heavy, and then have to focus on my work and getting lesson plans ready and things like that, and then fall 5 or 10 fragments short of getting legendary, and then have to spend 15-20 bucks to buy them. So I decided I'd skip this one. Definitely not anything like Helicath or anything like that. I did make a video earlier. I didn't like it at all, and I pulled my sacred shards, and I didn't get anything good, so I wasn't going to try to waste time editing my pulls in. I just got a few epics. But what I want to talk about today is on faction wars. I think that's where I really want to start focusing my account on. It's so easy to be following that little red ball everywhere of, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. I think I could probably focus on the clan boss, but that would require a lot of gear changing, and then that would mess up, I know, my arena team, some of the champions I have built for Doom Tower stuff, and I just really don't want to go into all that right now. So I think what I want to do is focus on faction wars, start seeing what epic champions I can start leveling up, because I'm learning that, with the right team synergies, you don't have to have the greatest gear in the world to beat that crypt. Some crypts I probably am going to have to resort to putting lifesteal gear on, but today I was working on my barbarian crypt, and I was able to 3-star stages 18, 19, and 20. And one of the key factors was Fahrakin the Fat. And I've been not necessarily sleeping on him the whole time, but kinda. Um, I didn't really feel like he was bringing a lot, but of course, a lot of it's my naiveness and still learning how to play the game on how important certain skill sets are. So, let me. I've only got 2 keys left. I was wanting to try to run the boss today, but I'll have to wait until next time it opens up. So, for my barbarian team right now, I've got Haikatoon in the lead. Free champion everyone gets 19% in all battles for a speed lead. I did rework a little bit more of her gear to make her a little faster. This is the only place I use her in. She's good in everywhere at the beginning of the game or when you get her, but she starts to fizzle out pretty quick. But she's still going to be valuable in faction wars if you don't have other champions to put in there. War Maiden, I'm probably going to have to phase her out for the boss fight. Um, I don't think I want to take her up to 60, and I feel like I probably need to just to be able to get her stats up a little more. If I do try to run her, I'm definitely going to have to work on her accuracy, because her decreased defense debuff, which is one of her most valuable parts of the kit, isn't landing hardly any at all. So I'd really have to boost her accuracy. Seal and Valkyrie, I've got Seal in a stun set, and oh my gosh, that is so valuable trying to run through these faction wars of getting as many people stunned as possible so they can't do anything. And of course, Valkyrie is just awesome with her shield. And then on her A1, the decreased turn meter too. Oh, I didn't mean to click her out of there. I was going to pop her up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, decrease turn meter by 10% on each hit if the target has any buffs. And so during these faction wars, they've got the team set up really good for synergies, and you get a lot of buffs, so that helps a lot. But I want to look at Fahrakin, and So like I said, I was able to 3-star these last 3 levels. Of course, my two main champions are Valkyrie and Seal. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it without them. But getting Fahrakin up to 60 and getting some mediocre gear on him, he's definitely not anywhere close to where I'd like him to be. But his ally attack helped a lot. So, like I said, doing the 3 stars on those 3 levels. Um, and I was not running any masteries on him. But looking at his skills real quick, his A1 is a decreased defense. It's the big decreased defense for 2 turns. Also, I don't have him booked out yet. So I think in order to beat the boss, I'm going to definitely have to have him book. Hakatoon, I need to get a little more HP on her. It'd be nice to have her booked, but I don't think necessity. And then I need to find another epic to replace War Maiden. But I think once I get Fahrakin booked, and I still need to work on his gear some. But his A2 can place an HP burn and 5% poisons for 2 turns. So, get that percentage up and book up to 100 down to a 3-turn cooldown. And then his beatdown is where I really need to get the books in, going down to a 4-turn cooldown, increased crit rate, increased crit damage. He doesn't join in on attacks, but just having the extra damage going in can really beat somebody down. And then with his body block, he deflects 20% incoming damage, and it gets spread to all the other allies. So that's where I need to get my Hakatoon and whoever else I'm going to put in there beefed up a little bit. 20% spread out over 4 other champions, diffuses quite a bit, but still it's extra damage they're taking. And when I say I had him in mediocre gear, it's I got him in blue boots, speed 40, and then I put him in an HP chest, and I could probably get away with an attack percentage, but he's I'm not in putting him in an attack chest. I probably have to change out more gear to boost his attack up, and really what I'm more concerned about is speed and accuracy, which that's one of the reasons I put the HP chest on him, because it had a little bit of speed. So I've got 2 perception sets on him just for the accuracy and a little bit more speed. I'd love to get more speed on him. I think I've got accuracy banner. Little defense there, survivability, but mainly it was the only accuracy banner I had. It did have a little bit of speed on there, so I'm willing to sacrifice some of his attack to try to get speed picked up where I can. He's still super slow, 183. Again, no masteries on him, so I definitely could, if I can find a speed set, get him worked in there, and then maybe if I have some accuracy on some speed sets, get that worked in over a perception. But I think on his masteries, though, I could probably weed out a perception and go with more speed by going down and picking up accuracy and going down here to Eagle Eye to get more accuracy, and then just working on the offensive tree, which it may be worth getting War Master. I'll just kind of have to look to see what gear I have that makes sense, but I'm definitely going to either do War Master or Eagle Eye on him. And most of the videos I saw just talked about him for Arena and Clan Boss. I'm going to say most Arena builds, you probably don't have hardly much not accuracy, HP built up on him, HP or defense, unless you're doing like a go second, because usually your Arena battles are focused on speed, and you don't have to have a ton of HP. If you're able to go first and put the smackdown on everybody, then you can focus on your accuracy, your speed, and your attacks. And then for Clan Boss, a lot of videos I saw kind of had him beefed up, kind of big, unless he was running with unkillable comps. But I think for where I'm at with Faction Wars, definitely he helped me get those last 3 levels 3-starred, and he's definitely going to help me on the boss fight. I just need to get probably a little more speed on him, and then I definitely have to get him booked down. So if you have this guy, don't sleep on him. I'm sure there's other areas of the game that he'll be able to help out with. Some Doom Tower bosses, just having that ally attack is huge. Um, I'm still trying to figure him out on his lore of he looks like, he's some type of a jailer. Um, Sounds gross, but putting brands on people. But he's got keys like a jailer, but then he's got a whip like a jailer, but then he had that shackle on his arm. And so it kind of makes me wonder if at one time if he was a prisoner somewhere or something. But I still really wish Raid would put lore information in the game. I don't like having to go through Facebook or going onto their website to find the lore stuff. But I am glad they're getting more of it out there. I'm just gonna have to probably, I guess, get with the times and start using more social media to find the information I want. But anyways, like I said, he is an awesome dude. He's got a pretty cool kit. Um, I wish his A1 could be booked up higher, especially since he's not getting in on that ally attack. But anyway, he's going to be fun to play around with. I think teaming him up with Cardiel might be kind of fun and get a couple of ally attack champions going there. But definitely, if you have him, he's definitely worth getting up to 60. I think he's totally worth getting books into, mainly for his beatdown. The Brand of Shame, getting that up to 100% on a 3-turn cooldown will help in some of the longer fights, especially on like the faction war stuff where you're sitting there having the manual stuff and you're wanting to try to save, a lot of the A2 and A3s. Getting those lower cooldowns definitely help a ton. So let me know on your Fahrins where you use him at, how you have him built. I still think speed and accuracy are going to be the main two stats on him, but if you've got different setup for him, let me know. That way I might get some ideas to kind of rebuild mine, different gear sets or something like that. But anyways, for everybody pulling shards, I wish you the best of luck. Hope you guys got somebody awesome. Maybe next time I'll have a little better luck, but skip the fusion, save resources for the next one. I kind of feel tapped out on a lot of resources just for the Path of Light, the Tellurian Trials, which are a joke, and just everything else they've got going on in the game. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you would subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a very blessed day, and we will see you next time. Bye.